2019년 5월 21일 Doctor Strange. Chapter 1. Dr. Stephen Strange was having a typical day, tapping his foot to a funk soundtrack as he performed a delicate repair on a patient with a highly unusual heart problem. Every surgery he did took place in the hospital's main operating theater so medical students could watch him work. He was the best in the world at what he did. He knew everything there was to know about the human body, and he had the rock-steady hands and the nerve to try surgeries that ordinary doctors thought were impossible. He also liked to play musical trivia while he worked. One of his head nurse Billy's job was to keep a playlist going and challenge Strange's musical knowledge. Strange was never wrong. Never. Challenge round Billy, he said. Usually, Billy played him a mix of old rock and funk music. During the challenge round, he was allowed to go to other kind of music. Billy tapped the skip button on the operating room console. Smooth jazz filled the air. "Oh, come on, Billy," Strange said. "You've got to be messing with me." "No, Doctor." Billy sounded so smoked that Strange took a little pleasure in hitting him with an immediate answer. 1977. He 1977, he declared after rattling off the name of an obscure album. "Honestly, Billy, you said this one would be hard." "Ha!" Billy said. "No, it's 1978. No, Billy, while the song may have charted in 1978, the album was released in December 1977. No, Wikipedia said so." "Check again." This Strange thought. What's the difference between him and ordinary people? They knew a little, and such they knew a lot. He knew a lot. Period. "Where do you store all this useless information?" asked his surgical partner, Dr. Brunner. "Useless?" The man charted a top 10 hit with a flugelhorn. Strange was certain that had only happened once. "Status, Billy," he probed. Billy signed. 1977. "Oh, please, I hate you," Dr. Brunner grumbled. "Wow, feels so good, doesn't it?" Strange chuckled at his own joke, then glanced up as he saw someone at the door. It was Dr. Christian Palmer, Strange's colleagues and his ex girlfriend. Oh, Bruna said when she saw Christian. I've got this, Stephen. You've done your bit. Go ahead. All close up. Out in the hall, Christian handed him a tablet with imagery of a patient's very badly damaged brain. What is that? He asked. GSW, she said, using the doctor's shorthand for a gunshot wound. He swapped through the imagery. It's amazing you kept him alive. And Nettie, first of brain stem testing after relax testing. I think I found the problem. Dr. Parma, you left a bullet in his head. Thanks, she said dryly. It's impinging on the medulla. I need a specialist. Nick diagnosed brain death. Something about that doesn't feel right to me. Strange looked more closely at the something about the blood. Ah, he knew what had happened and knew they would have to act fast to stop Nick West from doing something stupid. We have to run. They cut up Nick West, rolling the patient into another operating room. Dr. West, Christian called. What are you doing? Hey! Organ harvesting, West answered. He's a donor. Slow down. I did not agree to that. I don't need you to, he said, starting to get irritated. We've already called brain death. Prematurely, Strange cut it. We need to get him prepped for a suboccipital craniotomy. Wait, shook his head. I'm not going to let you operate on a dead man. Strange held up the image that had caught his attention. What do you see? A bullet. A perfect bullet. Most bulletways cut out of shape when they punch into human body. This one wasn't. That was the closest Strange had latched onto. It's been hardened, he explained. You harden a bullet by allowing lead with antimony, a toxic metal, and as it leaked directly into the cerebral spinal fluid. West understood. Rapid onset central nervous system shutdown. Christian turned the gurney around. We need to go. The patient's not dead, but he's dying. Do you still want to harvest his organs? Strange couldn't resist the little jab at Dr. West. I'll assist you, West offered. No, Dr. Parma will assist me. Thank you. They left West there and got to the operating room as fast as they could. There wasn't much time. Strange used a tiny blade to open the smallest possible path to the bullet. When he was done, he handed to the Christian. Thank you, she said quietly. Now they had time to retract the bullet. The patient's brain was bleeding. Image Gordon's said she could. Normally, a surgeon would use a tiny robotic arm to extract a bullet from such a delicate part of the body. But Strange knew they didn't have the minutes they would have to make. We do not have time for that. You can't do it by hand, Christian objects. I can and I will. This isn't the time for showing off, Strange, Dr. West said. He had cut off and was observing it from far end of the operating room. How about 10 minutes ago when you called the wrong time upstairs? Strange shot back. He never took his eye off when he was doing cranial nerves intact. He noted if when he got the blood out, the patient would recover. A nurse rolled the Image Gardens screen up to the operating table. Even so, Strange wasn't using it. Only everybody could see the surgical pliers reaching slowly towards the blood. Strange noticed a tiny flash of reflected light out of the corner of his eye. He couldn't afford the slightest distraction. Dr. West, cover your watch. West did. Everyone in the operating room held their breath. As Strange pushed the pliers deeper into the patient's brain, avoiding the most critical nerves and blood vessels. His hand was steady and perfect as always. He found the bullet, feeling the touch of it through the pliers in his fingertips. Slowly and evenly, he drew it out. It gleamed in the surgical lamp, and he dropped it into the pan. After then, closing the patient up with child's play, he left that to Dr. West. Then he delivered the good news to the patient's family and even accepting a hug. No, Christian said as they walked towards the break room. You didn't have to humiliate him in front of everybody. I didn't have to save his patients, as Strange pointed out. But you know, sometimes I can't just help myself. Nick is a great doctor. Not as great as I am. Strange thought was more than a little characteristic bemusement. You came to me. Yeah, well, I needed a second opinion. You had a second opinion. What you needed was a competent one. Well, all the more reason why you should be my neurosurgeon on call. Christian was the head surgeon in the emergency room. You could make such a difference. I can't work in your butcher's shop, Strange said. Over her objection, he went on. Look, I'm using transsections, spinal cords to stimulate neurogenesis in the central nervous system. My work is at least going to save thousands for years to come. In the ER, I get to save one drunk idiot with a gun. Yeah, you're right. In the ER, you only saving lives. See, it's no fame, no interviews. Well, I guess I'll have to stick with Nick. Oh, wait a minute. You guys aren't. What? Sorry, I such a was implicit in my disgust. Explicit, actually, and no, I have a very strict rule against dating colleague. Oh, really? He was living proof that she hadn't always had that rule. Akko is a strange policy. She had set him up. Ouch! Strange thoughts. But he didn't let her know that she had gotten him. Oh, good! I'm glad something is named after me. No, I invented a laminectomy procedure, and yet somehow no one seems to want to call it the strange technique. We invented that technique, she corrected him. Well, regardless, I'm very flattered by your policy. He missed her. It was hard to admit, but it was true. Look, he said. I'm talking tonight at a neurological society dinner. Come with me. Another speaking engagement. Kristen rolled her eyes. So romantic. You used to love going to this thing with me. We had fun together. No, she left. You had fun. They weren't about us. They were about you. Not only about me. Stephen, she said, and now she was still smiling but sad at the same time. Everything is about you. She started to walking away. Maybe we can hyphenate, he called after her. Strange perma technique. Perma strange. She called back, and she was gone. He took his time getting ready for the neurological society dinner, and when he left, he left a full floor in Lower Manhattan. Strange news, he was looking good. He gunned his car out into the evening traffic, loving the way it felt. He was almost as good a driver as he was a surgeon, and he drove as he way on the racetrack. He was outside the city on the winding two-lane road when Billy called in. He always had Billy on the lookout for interesting keys. Billy, what have you got for me? I have a 35-year-old Air Force colonel crushed his rose pie in some kind of experimental mixologic vertebral fracture. Well, I could help, but so can 50 other people. Find me something worth my time. Strange didn't wait his talent on patent any ordinary neurosurgeon could fix. I have a 68-year-old female with an advanced brain stem glioma. She was a death sentence no matter who the surgeon was. Yeah, you want to me screw up my perfect record? Definitely not. How about 22-year-old female was an electronic implant in her brain to control schizophrenia struck by lightning. That just sounds interesting. Could you send me the He pinged and the image appeared. Got it. He glanced from the road down the image, then back to the road. He swung into the other lane to pass the car in front of him. Then he looked back down to the image. Then he made a mistake. His car grabbed the other car's fender and carried away. Strange holds at the wheel, but it was too late. He spun off the road and crashed into a tree. Then he kept going down on a steep bluff, smashing through other trees and plowing into the ground on the bank of the Hudson River. The last thing he saw before he passed out was blood on his hand. Then nothing. Chapter 1. Doctor Strange.